Corbyn Besson is one of those cool dudes from the crazy popular boy band Why Don't We? But this dude has some pretty awesome and not creepy skeletons in his closet that we are about to reveal. Pardon the morbid reference, but these secrets are just too much. From the unexpected dating advice he shares with his fans to his personal struggle with depression and how he got started in the music industry all on his own, he is one unique guy. Corbyn is ambitious, talented, and most of all supportive of anyone in his life, including us fans. We just have fallen head over heels in love with this great guy. Are you new to the trendy? Then subscribe to the channel to be the first in the know on everything hot, just like Corbyn Besson. Now let's see those secrets that will make you love him even more. His dating advice is on point. Corbyn Besson has always been a softie with a heart of gold. He is one of the shyer members of the group, though none of them could really be described as shy. In an interview with Web TV, which Tiger Beat posted, the boys are asked, "What does a girl have to do to win your heart?" The question many of us has been wondering for years. Are we right or are we right? Corbyn quickly jumps to answering the question, describing exactly how a lady could win him over. And it's not how you think. Corbyn says if he had a really good date and at the end of the night she just gave him a simple kiss on the cheek, that would do it for him. He adds that after she kisses him, she just turns and walks away and doesn't look back. Corbyn says if a girl did that, he'd be like, oh, as in very impressed. Unfortunately, Corbyn is dating the YouTube beauty vlogger Christina Marie Harris, better known as Beauty Chickie, for quite some time now. These two are clearly in love and mostly keep their relationship private, aside from the odd post here and there. So despite him being open to dating a fan, now is not the time for any of us. We know, big sigh, loves his fans deeply. Corbyn is loyal to his fans and understands that his success has come from their loyalty. It's a two-way street, people, and Corbyn is grateful for each one of them. Corbyn, along with the other boys, have all said that they would even date one of their fans. Corbyn always spends time to meet his fans, sign autographs, and take pictures. However, in one incident, one of his younger fans didn't want to see him go, and the way he dealt with it is priceless. BuzzFeed asked Corbyn, "What was the last awkward situation you were in and how did you handle it?" Corbyn brought up this adorable story about a fan. After a meet and greet, this little girl clung onto Corbyn's leg and wouldn't let go. He was stuck there with her holding onto him. But instead of overreacting, they just got the mom to come over and pull her off, which as he described by saying, it was so cute. In another instant, he even personally sent a message to fans suffering from depression. But more on this later. Stay tuned, you Besson fans. A Justin Timberlake fan. Anyone who is a Justin Timberlake fan is a friend of ours. Corbyn has been a longtime JT fan and isn't afraid to admit it. The first CD that Corbyn ever bought was a Timberlake album, and Corbyn says that his anthem is Sexy Back from the 2006 album Future Sex Love Sounds. Clearly, Corbyn has always been a massive hip-hop fan when he recalls this iconic artist as one of his favorites. John Lucero, who founded the meet and greet tours called Brave Fest, had a thought. "I thought about how there hasn't been a great American boy band since NSYNC. We saw the potential in these boys. The boys remain loyal to Lucero after he made them the boy band that they are. Now the boys seem to be gunning to fill the void after One Direction split, and they are doing a stellar job." Being compared to NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, both incredibly successful boy bands in the 90s. NSYNC was the group Justin Timberlake was a part of. Seems like Besson is following in his idol's footsteps. We wonder if Corbyn will ever get to meet his idol one of these days. With the rate of success Why Don't We is going at, we have to say that he will. YouNow and iTunes made him. Many of the group members had a social media following prior to joining as a boy band. Besson was one of them. Both Corbyn and Jonah Murray found some mini success off a streaming site called YouNow, where they'd stream videos of themselves playing and singing music. On his own, Corbyn had amassed over 100,000 followers. Since joining Why Don't We, he has racked up over 2 million followers on YouNow, some of which who have been with him since his pre-boy band days. Aside from just YouNow, Corbyn has also released his own singles to iTunes. In 2014, Corbyn released a song called The Only One, which was his first single. Next, he wrote an original song called Marathons, followed by a Jake Miller cover of First Flight Home. Corbyn was taking his own career into his hands with his ambitious attitude and love for music. These three gained him more social media clout that he previously had. But of course, once the guys jived and joined as Why Don't We, that is when things hit the next level for Corbyn, and the rest of the boys too. He's a family boy. Besson has always been a sort of homebody and family-first boy, which we absolutely love. The industry has not stolen his love for those closest away from him or the importance they have in his life. Because Why Don't We is on the road often and away, Besson has decided to collect things from around the world for his family. He did admit in an interview with Rolling Stones that, and we quote, "I definitely miss just hanging with friends, coming home from school, and getting homework out of the way quickly so you can just hang out the rest of the night." Corbyn loves being home and around his close family and friends, but he also says that he imagines it would be a lot harder as a solo artist without the group he has around him now. In an adorable Instagram post, he shows a photo of his mother and himself and captions, "From the first time I ever performed in front of a live crowd, happy birthday, mama. I don't know if you can hear it, but the palm trees outside are singing to you." If that isn't the cutest caption, we don't know what is. In another photo, he reveals his cousins, who are actually part of a pop girl group who won The Voice in Holland. In yet another family Insta post, he is sandwiched between his two lovely sisters with a massive smile on his face. His music passion started in grade 3. Seeing as his family and Corbyn are so tight, it makes sense that they knew what he loved, maybe even before Corbyn knew himself. In grade 3, his parents surprised Corbyn with an electric guitar. In an interview with Tiger Beat during WDW's Invitation Tour, he said, "I knew I wanted to be a musician when my parents surprised me with an electric guitar. I fell in love with it." Since then, Corbyn has never looked back. His first online screen name was Beatboxing Jack, and he began covering songs he loved. Corbyn also has high hopes for his career after the boy band. In an interview with Paper, he says he doesn't think he'll be in a boy band forever, which leads us to believe at some point he'll have a solo career. However, at the moment, he takes in WDW very seriously. When asked what it means to be the boy band of this generation, Corbyn says, "I think something that's really cool. People our age are speaking out about things that people never really got the chance to speak out about before. And it's kind of cool to be a positive light or positive influences in that sort of world, to be somebody who can make a difference in that way at such a young age." It's clear that Corbyn loves music and that it is more about the influence and the love of what he's doing than the fame. Shameless Foodie. Everybody loves a good meal, but Corbyn Besson is into food more than others, which may not be apparent from his fit frame. Corbyn is known for loving Italian food, which makes us love him even more, because we just can't get enough of a good pasta dish either. In a tweet, Corbyn wrote, "Italian food is forever my favorite," which was backed up even further by an interview with BuzzFeed when he was asked, "What is the one food you can't resist?" Corbyn answered, "Penne alla vodka. It's too dank." We have to agree, that's a pretty awesome choice. When he was asked what his favorite toppings on pizza are, he answered pepperoni and sausage. He truly must be after our own hearts, so the man is clearly not a vegan. But it isn't only pasta and pizza that Corbyn is after. It really seems he's down to try anything. Way back in 2015, Corbyn wrote a funny tweet about food. He tweeted, "Who needs a girlfriend when you can have chips instead?" In multiple photos on his Instagram, Corbyn is always trying some new tastes from around the world, like when the boys tried ramen in Tokyo or local ice cream in Paris. He's strong. In July 2018, Corbyn announced to fans that he was undergoing surgery for his vocal cords. Pretty scary for a vocalist to do that. He tweeted out to his fans, "Getting a spontaneous surgery tonight. I have a huge swollen infection in my throat that's covering my airway, making it tough to breathe." Corbyn finished off by saying he'd be in the hospital for a few days. Not only did Corbyn never complain about this, but he wasn't afraid to share his personal info with the world. The other band members were extremely supporting, tweeting back that they'd visit as soon as the hospital allowed. However, this isn't the only time that Corbyn has been strong. Corbyn has been known to struggle with depression itself, so in 2017, he made a shout out to his friends to keep going. In the little video, Corbyn says that if you're going through a rough time, that things will get better. He adds, "You got this. Love you guys." Corbyn is not shy to be a positive influence for his fans and to pass on his words of strength to them. If that doesn't make you fall in love with him, nothing will. Keep it up, Corbyn. Fashion inspiration. Corbyn may not be touted as a fashion icon, but the dude is on his way to it. All over social media, Corbyn is seen in posts wearing some of the most unique fashions, and he isn't afraid to wear something outside the box. From faux fur blue jackets to bandanas around his neck with a chain to standard ripped jeans and gray hoodies, this guy is covering all the bases. Corbyn has been featured in Paper magazine in a very fun and fashion-inspired photo shoot, but it's his own Instagram posts that really got people noticing his style. Corbyn also tweeted a photo of himself wearing checkered sneakers and a striped top and captioned this photo, "It's a fashion statement, okay? Checkers and stripes is dope, okay?" We kind of got to agree that when Corbyn wears it, it sure looks great. In other photos on Instagram, Corbyn is seen wearing a red and yellow leather jacket, and in another photo, a Canadian tuxedo, which is denim on denim, but Corbyn adds to that by putting a sports jersey under the jean jacket. It is more of a hidden fact that Corbyn is secretly into fashion, but when we dive into it, it's clear that it means a lot to him. Or he's got some pretty solid designers and fashion advisors that are hitting the nail on the head. Which is your favorite Corbyn outfit? Let us know in the comments below. Mystery farm boy? Corbyn is very open about who he is and what he likes, but he may also be a country boy at heart. Corbyn was born in Texas on November 25th, 1998, making him a Sagittarius. Later, his family moved to Virginia, where he grew up. Though he now lives in Los Angeles at the house with all the other members of Why Don't We, he still loves his home. Whether he is a true farm boy or not, we aren't quite sure. That is one secret Corbyn isn't revealing, but his polite manners and hard work ethic have to come from somewhere. And we're wondering if it was where he grew up. Corbyn has also said that his least favorite word is cigarette, and his pet peeve is when people chew with their mouth open. Lastly, his guilty pleasure TV show is Stranger Things. Could this be because he relates to that small town country feel, riding your bikes everywhere with friends? Or maybe that's just because the show is incredible and it's literally everyone's guilty TV pleasure. So that is one adorable unsolved mystery about this cool hip-hop dude. Is he a country boy at heart? What do you love most about Corbyn Besson? Is there anything you'd like to know about him that wasn't in the video? Sound off in the comments below. Remember to subscribe to The Trendy and give this video a like if you love Why Don't We? See you all next time.